everybody, it's that time again where we reveal those predictions and have a good old laugh at ourselves. And no doubt you'll be laughing at us too, I would have thought.
I think they're laughing at us every show.
Every single show without exception. At the start of the tournament, we all submitted our predictions for the following 7 categories. So, of course, we had Euro 2024 winner, of course, Spain. Surprise package, we'll come on to that one in a minute, where England's tournament will end. The top scorer of the tournament, of course, this year it was scorers. The total goals scored in the tournament, the total number of yellow and red cards as a combined total, and some notable mad shit, which is where the debate really starts.
But you can really get creative.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yes, Luke, you have Andy's predictions.
Yes!
Jim, you've got mine. Andy, you've got Jim's, and I have Luke's, as well as the absent Vish and Pete's predictions. So we'll reveal everyone's picks for each category in that order and tot up our scores as we go. So, to kick off, Luke Moore, who did Andy predict for Euro 2024 winner? It was, of course, Spain.
Turkey. No, I'm joking. Andy predicted.
Yeah.
Good on him for this.
Yeah.
And it's not too bad as a result. Andy predicted England to win it.
Oh, God bless you.
And, and what I like about that is he spends a lot of his time telling everyone how many different languages he can speak and how much European football he loves. But when it comes down to it, he thought it was coming home as well. So good on you, Andy. You can't fight the fever.
But it was ultimately wrong.
Yeah.
Andy.
Jim had Portugal.
Oh,
interesting.
Yeah, I just thought that squad had a real balance to it. Little did I know that the manager wasn't picking the team.
Little did you know, there was a portrait of Dorian Gray in the dressing room.
Had been vandalised.
You can't fight the curse. You cannot fight the curse. I think, to be fair, it's not a terrible shout.
Not a terrible shout.
But in retrospect, it does seem obvious that there was never a chance of that happening, though, because of,
hindsight's 20/20, Jim.
Old Narcissus.
Jim?
Marcus, and it breaks my heart to say it, you predicted England to win.
Yeah.
I can see your little face as you were typing that out.
Sad times.
Pump in the air, going, yeah.
Do you know what?
Tiny little pair of Julian Jack, St George's flag pants.
Right.
At your computer, totally naked apart from that. But just a tiny little pair of St George's flag pants on, just pumping your fist. Not in that way. Just pumping it in the air, thinking England win, England win, England win. Almost like a British Uri Geller.
Who let us down, by the way. Where was he?
Where was he when we needed him?
Exactly.
Tosser. Luke, you predicted England as well.
I know, I did. I went for it.
Vish went for France. And Pete went for England as well.
Because he was positive, Pete.
He was positive, Pete.
So none of us got it right, but I mean,
people may laugh and understand they will, but England were in the final, so it wasn't ridiculous.
So 4 of us, Andy, yourself, Marcus, me, and Pete, all picked England.
That's right, yeah.
So we all 4 of us got the final.
It's the first time I've ever picked England, actually.
Is it?
But it proved not to be.
Because you're on a hide into nothing.
Right,
do you know what I mean?
Indeed. All right, let's move on to surprise package. Now, the 4 teams that we've got surprise package, and see if you agree: Austria, Turkey, Georgia, and Switzerland. Now, I suppose
I'm not having Switzerland
for the mere fact that Turkey got to the quarter-final and beat Austria. I think Turkey is probably the answer.
Yeah, I think Turkey are the true. True surprise package.
Yeah, because I mean, do you think Switzerland was expected to?
I think that's par for them.
It's about expectations.
Well, same as last time.
I think you can make an argument for Georgia because them getting out of the group is might even be more of an achievement.
I agree with you.
Let me put it this way: this is all open to interpretation, right? It's not a right or wrong answer here.
Yeah.
I'm going on instinct. When you read out the first 3, Austria, Turkey, Georgia, I'm fine with that.
Right.
I'm not fine as soon as you bring out.
So you'd be happy with Austria?
I think I would be. Yeah, I think
Bearing
the way
in
they
mind
played
Turkey
as well.
in there, they did beat them.
I think the way they played as well.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
Right.
I think Turkey's probably the answer though. But those 3, I think if you picked any of those 3, you're doing all right.
All right, I'll tell you what. So if someone's put Turkey, they get 2 points.
All right.
But if you got Austria or Georgia, you get 1 point.
All right. Andy picked Ukraine. So it's not amazing.
Andy, this was your big moment.
Oh, you want to make it geopolitical?
All I care about is promoting the book.
And what is the title of the book, Andy?
Exactly. What is the title of the book?
We play on.
Yeah, we'll bleep that out.
Everyone should buy loads of copies of that. Andy, what have you got in front of you?
Jim has gone for Hungary. And in fairness, it was a surprise to Scotland.
Yeah. Listen, you are not going to worry about it as soon as you hear I picked. Don't worry about that.
I'm looking forward to that.
Marcus fell into the same trap that I did and also predicted Hungary.
Stupid.
Package.
I was weighing up.
The qualifying was good.
And you've got a familial link, so it might bias you a little bit.
Silly. Vish also went for Hungary as well. I just thought I'd put him in there.
So they were fancied then, Hungary, by the sounds of it.
Well, I think it's
Wrongly.
Yeah. Well, it was difficult. Funnily enough, I actually didn't go for Switzerland because I thought it was too obvious.
And that's to your credit.
Yeah.
Some people go dark horses, of Netherlands. You can't fucking have them as dark horses.
So maybe a next category in future tournaments could be this tournament's Turkey. Because Hungary are definitely that in this tournament.
Yeah,
Can I also just say that Hungary only missed out on qualifying for the second round on, I think, a couple of goals.
Well, anyway, it was the wrong answer.
It was.
Luke, you put surprise package Scotland.
Yeah. Do you want me to justify it?
No.
Okay.
I do. I'd like to hear it.
So my thinking was, I looked through all the squads and I thought they've got a lot of good players, and at some point they've got to break this group stage hoodoo. And I thought
They've got some good players.
I just couldn't stop thinking about how Wales did it in 16, and I thought it's possible.
Wales
it
had
is
a better
possible.
team, much better.
Well, we know that now, Marcus.
No, I knew it then. But you keep going on about Scotland got loads of good players. No, they don't.
Okay.
Right. And it proved to be.
Yeah, I've probably lost that round.
He went to surprise package Albania.
Yeah, he knows nothing about Albania.
Well, I mean,
he's just picked them out of a hat, surely.
Yeah, well, fine. At least he picked.
We're lucky they're in the tournament.
Yeah. At least he went for a side that could have been considered a surprise package had they done well. He hasn't gone France or something.
To be fair to Pete, they would have finished above Scotland in the group.
There we are. All right then.
And they had that moment against Italy, I suppose.
They did. Where will England's tournament end? Of course, it was the final. Luke.
Andy, you went for England to win from your heart.
Yes.
But your head, you don't remember, do you?
No.
Yeah, your head, you predicted where England's tournament will end would be the final. So you got it spot on, even though in another round you actually picked England to win it. So that's a big deal for Andy.
Whether you're a winner or a runner-up, I mean, final is the same answer.
Yeah, but if you'd put
winners
on the winners podium, then you'd have lost a point there, but you didn't.
Yeah.
Well,
Either way, you look at it, he's spot on. He predicted them to get to the final, and he got it right.
Jim has said semis.
Semis. Yeah.
You've said, Marcus, it'll never end.
Yeah, because I thought they were going to win.
Oh, right.
Well, it'll live long in our hearts.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's a point for that.
Yeah.
Well, Luke, you said to talk about it as winners. Vish put semi-finals. And Pete, as he'd already predicted them as winners, also put as winners as well.
So Andy got the point there.
On a technicality.
I just give you a point. What are you talking about?
Oh, all right, fair, Andy. Let's call an amnesty.
Love the solidarity there.
I feel that's where the points will end for me.
Andy literally got the right answer, so he deserves a point.
He deserves a point.
Yeah.
All right, then. Top scorer. Now, UEFA, obviously having listened to me, announced that it would be tied between those on the most goals scored rather than giving it to an outright winner on assists or minutes played and all that bollocks. So I feel vindicated here, quite frankly. It's a victory for me. It's a victory for football. So they have to give 6 trophies out to Danny Olmo, Cody Gakpo, George's Mika Tadze, Harry Kane, Jamal Musiala and Ivan Schrantz. So
basically
there's 3 goals.
There's no excuse for getting it wrong because there are 6 possible answers.
Yeah.
Well, some of them may have... I mean, if anybody predicted Big George's in there, then I take my hat off to them.
Yeah.
But I should also say, by the way, that at the Football Ramble, we do the top scorers a little bit differently. If you remember, we have a little quirk in our rankings where actually we do count goals that weren't given. If they put the ball in the net, that's what we do. So with that in mind, Luke, read away.
And Andy would love that to be the case because this player played every single minute of his team's contribution in the Euros and did register an assist.
Oh, yeah.
But unfortunately, he got a big fat goose egg and scored 0 goals, and it was Romelu Lukaku.
3 disallowed goals. That would have been me.
Well, Andy, I'm inclined to give you that, but anyway, we'll see if there's more evidence as we go. Right. What have you gone? Who have you gone for?
Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah,
was Jim's.
Yeah,
Jim, who did I go for?
Got a busted nose, didn't he?
He did get a busted nose. Little did we know that would hinder his performance in the tournament, so I think that's a moral victory for me as well. He's still got a goal, didn't he? Unlike Romelu Lukaku, who Marcus also went for.
3 disallowed goals.
3 disallowed, though.
Yeah.
So, Andy, let's the 4 of us have a vote.
We'll give you a trophy that will also disallow.
Oh, dear. Luke Moore went for Harry Kane. It's a point.
Ding.
It is a point. Finally.
Yeah.
Vish went for Olivier Giroud. Love that, Vish. And Pete Donaldson also went for Harry Kane.
Good man, Peter. Well done.
Olivier Giroud's a shout, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a bit too clever, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a real Vish thing to do, like 1 a.m. on his Instagram stories. Or look at this bottle of wine I'm drinking. it's a proper version of that, but in football form.
I guess
He
the
wasn't
logic,
even going to start.
the logic is if he's going for France to win it, maybe the idea was that he plays well for the team, etc., etc. But none of that happened, so it doesn't matter.
Bollocks to him.
Yeah.
Total goals scored at the tournament is the next category. The answer was 117, quite a few down from the last tournament, which was 142.
Yeah.
Incredibly.
So we're guessing we've all gone over.
Well, possibly. Well, let's see. So total goals 117. Luke, what did Andy go for?
Andy went 21 goals too many and did 138. So he's 21 away.
Yeah, not terrible, but not right.
132 for Jim.
Okay. So that's 15 away. That's not bad.
Yeah. Marcus, you went for 135.
Yeah.
Also not too bad.
18 away.
Yeah,
So Andy's. Sorry, Jim's closest so far.
Yes.
Yeah. Luke went for 140. Vitusian Hantaraja went for 115.
He's 23 light.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, how many was it?
No.
He's 2 light, so he's 2 away.
Impressive.
Very impressive.
Vish is right in the lead.
Do you remember when I got this spot on once for a tournament?
Yeah, I do. It wasn't this one though, was it?
The memories remain. And Pete went for 98.
Okay, that's very pessimistic for positive.
Yeah.
But it's still not that far away.
Maybe he thought they were all going to be screamers. Every single one an absolute classic.
Yeah, but I think the fact is that he thought it was going to be considerably fewer than the last time round. And
Vish got 2 away. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Vish wins.
Indeed.
Very good.
Now, total cards. 246.
That is astonishing.
It is absolutely incredible.
246.
The last
Most of them were in
tournament,
that Turkey game.
the last tournament was 157.
Yeah.
That's absolutely extraordinary. The markup.
There weren't many reds either, were there?
Not too
There
many.
were 19 cards in Czech Republic versus Turkey.
There was 17 yellows and 2 reds in Czechia versus Turkey.
But even if you take that game out of it,
Includes
that's still
backroom
a
staff.
massive increase. So maybe that's part of it. Were backroom staff not getting booked in the last tournament? Maybe it's that.
Maybe. I've no idea, Jim. So 246 is the number. Luke Moore, what did Andy put?
Andy went for a very respectable 160, and I totally understand why. So he was a gigantic 86 away.
Andy?
Jim's gone for 154.
Yeah.
Even more away.
You went for a perfectly reasonable 175, Marcus.
Yeah, but it was wee Lou. Luke Moore, total cards 115.
Fucking hell.
What were you thinking?
I don't know.
You thought they won't
Get this in before the deadline, probably.
No, not as bad as Vish. Vish clearly thinking that the tournament was only an 8-team tournament like it was in 1992. Total cards 87.
Yeah. Do you remember Pete did
87?
Pete guessed 12 one year.
He did, yeah.
Didn't he?
87's piss poor.
That's really poor.
What the hell is he thinking?
It's 2/3 light.
Yeah.
And Pete went for 106.
Okay, so he's got away with it because of Vish.
I understand that if you went for a sort of around 150 mark and similar to the last time, but
I don't think anyone's come close enough to get a point there.
No, I don't think so.
Right.
I think
Poor
we've
effort
all
around.
disgraced ourselves.
You were going to love Andy's notable mad shit.
So, notable mad shit. This is, as I say, where the debate
Andy, do you
really is
remember?
at its spiciest.
Oh.
Luke, what did Andy put?
Come on, I need a drum roll for this. I need it bad. Spain find a way to not qualify from the group. And he also went for another one, just for a bit of fun, where he said that ticketless Turkey fans get caught trying to dig a tunnel into one of the stadiums. We can't confirm or deny that.
I mean, that's built on precedent.
I was going to say, I think that's not a ridiculous shout.
Yeah,
it's definitely more likely than the one you did before that. Spain's not qualified from the group. And that's the good thing about that is I've accused you of saying Spain, you said Spain were overrated. And that is there in black and white that you must have thought they were overrated.
Never denied it.
Good.
Andy,
Never denied
what did Jim
it.
put?
Salt Bay is assaulted by a manager.
Which manager would you have chosen? De La Fuente.
I would have thought. Well, I would have hoped for Southgate. Like he's leaving.
Breaks character.
This prick's not getting on the pitch. I'm dragging him off. This is our moment. Go away.
Yeah.
I don't have to I can let loose a little bit now. I'm going to take it out on Salt Bay.
It's surprising that we didn't see Salt Bay given how well Turkey did.
I think they're not having him over there, surely.
Well, that's why he had to come here.
Yeah. Jim, what did I put?
Bless you, Marcus, you sweet, sweet soul.
I know.
England find themselves 3-0 up at half-time in the final.
You had lost it. You totally lost the plot.
I did. Well, have I lost the plot, or was I too hopeful? Because there's somebody in this predictions who definitely has lost the plot, but we'll get to him in a minute. Luke, you put Cristiano Ronaldo throws Andy's microphone into a river again.
To be fair, Cristiano Ronaldo did do everything but that.
He did.
There are lots of rivers you could choose in Germany.
That's what I
as
was
well.
thinking. Exactly.
Wouldn't even have to be a good shot, which is quite suitable.
But
really.
then what I failed to remember is that Cristiano Ronaldo can't hit anything on target anymore, so it probably wouldn't have happened anyway.
Vish put a total of 3 arses will be seen.
Okay.
Being quite literal there.
We saw...
Scotland one, I think.
We definitely saw Scotland one on live telly.
I don't think we saw 3.
Wasn't that just the penis?
It might have been the cock and balls, yeah. It's hard to be comprehensive.
Also, as well, with social media, you see clips and stuff and you think, well, was that actually on TV?
I think you need notable arses, don't you?
Yeah,
You
like
need
a flare up the arse
3.
kind of one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Cucurella, when he was coming up to collect the trophy, did you see how high his shorts were?
Yeah, could have seen a bit of it.
A bit of it.
Yeah.
And we will finish with this. And I do need everybody to strap themselves in.
Oh, God.
This is Pete's one. Mama UEFA is warned by an oracle of her impending murder at the hands of her son, so she orders them killed. One survives, returns to Thebes, kills Dada UEFA and marries Mama UEFA. Mama UEFA has several children with her son, each of which are disgusted by their parents' incestuous union. One hangs themselves, the new Dada UEFA blinds himself, and this is still less confusing than the new 36-team UEFA Champions League format. He always, I think so. I think so. He always likes to bring in a bit of ancient Greece.
Yeah.
Does Pete Donaldson, and I think he got it spot on there.
We thank him for it, don't we?
Yeah. So
What a great way to end.
So what are the scores? What are the scores on the board? So Luke, you got Harry Kane correct.
Yeah.
As tournament top scorer.
But I think that's largely negated by my Scotland shout, though.
Yeah. Andy, England's tournament finishing in the final. You got correct. Was there anything else you got, Andy?
Nope.
No. Jim?
I don't think I've got a point on the board.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Vish didn't get anything correct. He was closest with total goals, to be fair. But I think, quite incredibly, Pete Donaldson takes it with Harry Kane as top scorer and that notable match with the whole Mammy Way for ancient Greece.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, it tells you a lot about the positive mindset, doesn't it?
Pete Donaldson wins.
Yeah.
Flawless victory. Well done, Peter.
So there we are, everybody. Another tournament is over.
It's officially over now. That's the closing ceremony.
Exactly. That is absolutely it. Thanks very much for listening to the Football Ramble, part of the Acast Creator Network. Do join us tomorrow for a special mailbag episode. Follow us on X, TikTok, YouTube and Instagram at Football Ramble, and of course, wherever you get your pods. Thanks, Luke.
Thank you.
Thanks, Andy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you.
Thanks, Big Mama UEFA.
See you in Thebes.
Thank you for watching a clip from the Football Ramble podcast. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss an upload. A single upload. Don't miss out on the uploads. The uploads are important.